Who needs a Shark Tank when you have data and AI? I developed this model here to score startups. The other day, if you've tuned in my video, you've probably seen my tenets, which are similar to who I target in terms of ICP, right? I target psychometrics and specific odd things in an individual, for example, comfortable with remote work, digital nomad lifestyle, practices meditation and mindfulness, engages in extreme challenges. So, oddly enough, the same ICP that I have is my startup investment criterias. It is also the criteria that would determine what startups I would start nowadays. And as a startup freak, I've wondered for years about an algorithm, a key algorithm that could allow me to know what would be my next startup, right? And I found it today. So basically, I use Persona and Claude to help me craft a prompt. So that is the prompt here. Analyze the following company data, blah, blah, blah. Here's the full data. And then evaluate company against these criterias. And then I fed, 15 of my tenets, Charles tenets. And then we ask the company name, the fit score 0 to 100, the explanation, right? And the top criteria met. So it returned these results here. And here are some scores. I took these scores and I put them in a Google Sheet here. And yeah, I think ChatGPT is like too politically correct now because it didn't give 0 to some of them. But let's say this one here. So yeah, it's pretty bad. I would never invest in a software agency. Okay, so yeah, all of these are pretty bad because they're software agencies, right? By the way, I already have one of these called Lean Venture Studio, and it helps big companies start their own venture studio, which is smart. Okay, so all pretty bad. Yeah, so 65. I'm reading like, bullshit technologies and so forth. So it's pretty bad. Let's go in the highest missing input here. So that was earlier. Okay, so here, let's go in the highest segments. 92. Oh, Google Cloud. Well, Google Cloud's probably too big. Shield AI, that's a great company. I know them. Yeah, Shield AI is probably something I'd invest in. Blockstream, interesting. Probably because of that's LinkedIn, right? I uploaded a bunch of random companies. Some of them you might know. So this algorithm here can be used for, if you are a serial entrepreneur like myself, like a company you'd want to start, you can feed it tens of thousands of companies in one niche, right? Like I did. Or it can also be used as a VC. In my last video, I showed you like private equity and VCs, like potential companies they should acquire. This one is like more on the starting, or you could adapt it to the invest level, right? One last thing I'll mention here in that video is if you want to score your leads, lead scoring on other platforms like Apollo is pretty weak. Is like a set of conditions, not using AI. It's really confusing. My next video will be about how to lead score with AI, which is much better than anything out there. This will have you elaborate a specific list of your very, very ideal clients, right? So it will be filtered by an AI, not your brain. Your brain cannot handle that much data. So again, we'll feed an AI and we'll give it a list of criterias and we will ask it a score for your company, right? So stay tuned for that next one and let me know if you need the prompt.